All right, anyway, let's get on here. Where they go tonight?
On here in about 20 minutes. So we'll get him in here. Ben Bolin, who has covered the Patriots for forever with the Boston Globe. And then my buddy Ben Lyons, who I bet you guys may know from one form or another. He does all kinds of sports stuff, entertainment stuff. He was the guy who, once upon a time, years and years ago, replaced Gene Siskel on At the Movies. Remember, he was like 23 years old at the time.
Yeah, absolutely. 20, we'll talk about Once Upon a Time. Once Upon a Time.
He's going through a sports fandom transition. I originally texted him because he's a big Eagles fan, but also a Dodgers fan. This is someone who grew up on the East Coast, but now lives in L.A. And I'm like, we got to pull this apart. And then he called me. I'm like, you got to come on. And he called me. He goes, dude, I'm not an Eagles fan anymore. Like, I went out to Joshua Tree. We had a big thing. I'm a Rams fan now. And I'm like, all right, we gotta talk about this. So, yeah. So, like,
so you got a wishy-washy guy who switched his allegiances coming up.
It's more like if anybody, because I've dealt with this, if anybody's ever dealt with a relocation and how you handle that with your whole family. Like, I raised Giants, 49ers, and Warriors fans in L.A. And that's the thing. Like, you have to sit down and think about it for a minute. Without knowing then that we'd be lucky enough to come back. Like, am I setting them up to be beat up at school? Like, what are we doing here? So, we'll chat it out.
We're going to get Ogden on. He can tell you why he likes the Jaguars, Villanova basketball, Michigan football, and the Warriors and Niners.
There we go. So have a good show, Mark. Ha! I never turned the Niners.
Trying to anger everybody around us. It's also the thing. So.
Oh, brother. Have a good show tonight, man.
All right, boys. And Larry, yes, you can start thinking. Bruce crap picks, 24 hours. Let's go.
It's time for Cruise.
Look. Come on, Cook. It's time. It's time.
Larry, that's the reason for the segment, man. That's why you have your own intro.
I'm gonna do research. These are gonna be. I told you I'm quietly rolling. Oh Lord. Okay, here we go.
Quietly rolling. Crap is spelled with a K, and I just rolling, baby.
I'm quietly rolling. Is it a backward K?
It depends on if he gets them right or not. Depends on if he gets them right. Yeah.
Depending on whether he's looking or not.
Exactly.
Get out of here. All right, man. Have a good show tonight.
All right, boys.
What's left of it?
Let's take our guest.
Come on, man.
Wow. David Shaw.
David Shaw. Come on by. John Lynch. All kinds of Lynch.
Always the pot shot. Gotta love it. Thank you very much to Ogden. We're booking a hell of a show again, and thanks to Tim for running this tawdry effort. Gentlemen, we are done with Thursday. We'll be back tomorrow. It is Friday.
Wow! We're gonna get that. What taught you tomorrow? German, tell your mom. Just woo! Take it then. Oh and go! Oh! Shut it down! Let's go ham! Okay, alright. Shout out to us as well. See you next week. This is Knbr Sports Name Mauricio. We'll see you tomorrow. I'm doing the videos. Until then, if you love the 2020 Knbr Sports for 2021, we will always see you tomorrow. Bye bye.